So hello and a very good morning YouTube. It's a brand new Tuesday morning over here and it's all bright and sunny, just the way I like it. So I hope y'all are doing well, working hard and enjoying life, right? So today we are discussing about this, the art of motorcycle handlebar in this motorcycle, the CB350. So yep, I have been using this for quite some time now. 5,000, 6,000 kilometer, maybe around 4-5 months, and have a fair enough idea about this. In one word, guys, excellent. I simply love it. I love the handlebar. Now that being said, you should always keep this thing in your mind that handlebars are a very personal thing, okay? I might like it, you might not like it at all, because it depends on a lot of factors like the height of the rider, the length of the arm of the rider, the riding style of the rider, your personal requirement from your motorcycle, a lot of factors. This handlebar is quite comfortable for a person of my height, which is 5.8 or 5.9 maybe. I think this handlebar is not that well suited for shorter riders. Anybody who is below 5.7 should not opt for this handlebar, because you see, this handlebar is not only taller, it's also wider, a lot wider than stock, and the position in which you hold the handlebar is also different. It's like a straight pipe, if you could make out. So that makes a lot of difference in the overall riding experience, guys. That's what I have experienced with this handlebar, and that's what I would like to share with you all. Like, see, a lot of people, I find that they are using handlebar risers, which is a good option as well, but that only, raises the handlebar without changing the shape and size of the handlebar. So if that is your requirement, then you should definitely go for it. Handlebar risers from Carbon Racing are of exceptional quality, but somehow I don't like the idea of handlebar riser in any motorcycle. I feel that they are a little bit unsafe than any handlebar which is directly bolted on to the mount over here, due to you give it a little bit of more leverage when you install something over here in between the handle and the mount. So in case of an direct impact with something in front, or if the bike suddenly drops in a pothole, there are chances that the handlebar could break out from there. So I mean, the chances are more when you install handlebar risers. I have found a lot of people, installing handlebar risers just for the sake of installing an accessory. Don't do that, guys. Now see, the stock handlebar has been designed by Honda after making a lot of research and development. So it's a very well thought upon, very well engineered handlebar for this motorcycle, keeping in mind all the standard riders, all the standard height riders. So you should be pretty much okay. Most of the riders should be pretty much okay with that handlebar. If you feel that you are, feeling some sort of pain or some sort of irritation while riding your motorcycle in the particular way you ride your motorcycle, only then try to figure out what could be done and then decide upon it. So as I was saying, I was absolutely comfortable with the stock handlebar. So there was no requirement for me to raise the handlebar by any means. But I always liked a handlebar which is, wider. I like that posture, wide handlebar, a little bit taller. So it's a fascination, you could say. So that's why I was searching for a handlebar which would be, which would give me that taller stance and a wider stance. And this one fits in properly, fits in perfectly. First, try and find out whether you actually need a handlebar riser or whether you actually need to modify your handlebar or not. If you absolutely do, then only go for it, then only plan and go for it. If you need a wider handlebar and a taller handlebar, a completely different stance in a handlebar, then you could consider going with this one, since this is of a very, very good quality handlebar. I don't know if you follow my channel. Long time ago I had installed the handlebar, retrofitted the handlebar from the RD350 handlebar. I had installed it in this motorcycle. Back then this was not available from the Art of Motorcycle guys, so I had to do a lot of modification in that, like drill holes and everything. And even after making all those modifications, I was not happy with the handlebar. Somehow the overall quality of the handlebar and the overall experience of the handlebar was not that great. So I removed it immediately, since I don't keep any modified items in my motorcycle if I am not satisfied with it 100%. I am a perfectionist with regards to all these things, okay? So I had to remove it. But this one is awesome. I have been using it for such a long time and I don't feel any such issues with it. No vibes, no nothing, no balance issues or anything. And they come with their own bar ends, iron bar ends, so you need not worry about them. Every fittings and everything, the holes over here, there are holes in which the switch gear goes in and sits so that it doesn't freely moves. So the holes are precisely made, everything is perfect. You do not need to swap the cables with anything else, some lengthier cables or anything, if that is what is going on in your mind. That question arises whenever you try to, whenever there's a modification of handlebar going on. So no, you do not need to change any cables, you do not need to change anything over there. But yes, modification, rerouting of the cables are necessary. A little bit of modification is necessary to properly incorporate this handlebar in the motorcycle. If you want to know what they are, then I would put a link in the description of the video in which I discuss about the challenges which I faced while installing this handlebar in the motorcycle, and what are the solution that I went for, which made this handlebar perfect for this motorcycle. And since then I've been using it and I'm very, very happy about it, guys. Very happy about this modification, and it's definitely staying in the motorcycle. If you're in a dilemma how good this handlebar is with regards to the quality, with regards to the fit and finish, with regards to every aspect of it, then you can have my word for it. Just go for it. But before buying it, do check out my installation video wherein I discuss about the challenges which I had faced before buying it. So if you're okay with all those, only then go for it. So I'll be heading home now. Just went out in the morning to get some fresh air and talk with y'all. So yes guys, have a great day ahead. Please take good care of yourself. Ciao.